These guys requesting to speak. Do you guys have a question or you have a prep? So greatness FX, you can speak. Greatness FX. Hello. Greatness FX.
Good evening.
Yeah. Go ahead. I can hear you.
I would like us to analyze Euro USD.
Euro USD.
Yeah.
Why Euro USD?
I only trade Euro USD mostly.
Oh, I see. I don't know why this game have not started. What the fuck? Euro USD. 1 minute. Okay. I don't know why is the network misbehaving. What the fuck? So this Euro USD. Let's start from 4 hours. Now on this time frame, market's actually very bearish right now. Looking at the state of Euro USD, for me is bearish. I'm looking for sell, but we could get buys into that supply, right? We could get buys into that supply. So if you use, why did it leave this one? 1 minute. Okay. If you use your trend line pattern, you see that this is a third touch on the trend line and all that. So I do have a sell limit, but I want to buy first. And then if you use chart patterns, it's giving you wall, inverted and shoulder kind of pattern. But that's not how we're going to look at it. First off, let's see where there is volume in this chart. So turning this on should show right now. Why is it not showing on this time frame? Why is network messing with me? So 1 minute. Okay, before that comes back, so let's just look at this. Where, if we were to buy, where would we buy from? So already see that this demand is being respected. Yeah, that's the first thing I'm saying. That demand is respected. Yet we haven't really gotten any confirmation because everything here is acting as what? Liquidity, external range liquidity. This is also liquidity because of that week, and there's actually nobody close. So if I was to switch to line chart, you see that price has not actually gone anywhere. We are still below this level, as you can see. So buys is actually quite dangerous, right? Buy is actually very dangerous at this state. And then if we're also looking at this, it's as though price is respecting this previous supply here, which is like a resistance point, but it starts from here, right? So we see this level, we see this level, right? Those are like various resistance levels, okay? So now we just want to see how price is going to react when it gets back to that level. That's a very strong level because that's where my sell limit is, this area here. Targeting it all the way back here. I do have a sell limit on this pair, right? But buys are possible, and if I go low, I will show you where we can actually see buys for this setup. Right. Sorry, 1 minute. I'm trying to put my game. I don't know where Manchester. They have not started the game. What the fuck? Okay. I just needed to close this on my laptop. Making my system slow. I have too many things. Close. What the fuck? Sorry, 1 minute, guys. I'm trying to shut down this Safari. Making my system slow. I have too many applications running. Okay. I think we're good to go now. Yeah, we're good to go. Okay. Yeah, we're good to go now. So basically, we say that euro is coming back down. I do have a buy because I'm targeting this external range liquidity to be taken out. So I'm going to be showing you where my buy is. Right. My buy is below. Think. Let me put the price. That's where my buy is. It's close to activating. Interesting. I do have a buy limit here, and my stop is just below. Stop is at that level. I do see price pushing to take out that liquidity. That's like a simple 1 to 3 trade. It even gives us more than 1 to 3 from there. 1 to 5 setup. But then again, let's look at lower time frame. So this 1 hour, my game has started. At first, we see that this is our last bearish candle. Take the body. And then these are like the older highs that were created. This started from this level on the dots. The last bullish candle that was created. So that's like the perfect supply. I wasn't on charts, I would have gotten this trade. That's like the perfect setup. I think you would have gotten 1 to 3 already on this. Let me see. Oh, not at all. Jeez. Now, I don't like trading at night, so I'm going to be taking this order off to avoid a loss. This is already late. Even if it plays, I don't actually care. Let me delete this first to avoid a loss. Tomorrow, I will look at it properly and then take the setup. But for now, till tomorrow, I'm not interested. Another reason is because if I'm actually taking a range, I like using the body, not the wick. I like using the body, and in using the body, this has actually not been mitigated. And that means this will be acting as what liquidity. and then the high that created this liquidity was taken off. So it's actually a valid inducement. This has to come as low as this. So tomorrow London session, I'm actually getting on the buys. But for now, I'm not really convinced for buys. And then if we're focusing on the body here, I think that should mitigate. Let me see. Yeah, that actually mitigated right on the body. And is that a 1 to 3? That's a 1 to 3. And you could have gotten a 1 to 3 just using the body. So that's why I'm not really convinced for buys. For buy, we need to see that strong close above this level, right? That strong close, like body close above, pull back, and then continue. And then if you're using my fib strategy that I taught on my YouTube channel, from the low to the high, let's see. Let's see where our entry is supposed to be at. It's supposed to be, you see, perfect. Our entry is even below, which is this level. So it means that if we're actually scaling down lower time frame, we could see our demand at that level. See this line below, that's the perfect demand. And now what do you see? You see this candle, but this is not the last bearish candle. I'm looking for the last bearish candle, which is this. This becomes the last bearish candle. And then if I was to refine that, it becomes this level, like this. So going down again, it gives you more candles, right? So you see this, it's still last bearish candle. Finally, 1 minute. I don't really do all this. My lowest time preference to take setup is 20 minutes for now because I don't like missing the trade because I'm trying to over refine. But in this case, you see that long wick. That long wick has a lot of candles in it. So you could actually get the volume of the candle itself rather than refining. Why is that not showing up? Let me go back to 20 minutes. And then let me take the volume. I want to see the volume of this candle. This is not working. 1 minute. Let me see. 50%. Can we get 50%? Okay, perfect. So I know where 50% is. Okay, so this is what we have, 50%. So if at all I'm looking for buys, it's going to be at this level. Now, if you also look at this, this was a perfect sweep of liquidity to the downside, right? Market took out our sell stop liquidity and then we'll pump to the upside. So we have liquidity above that can act as a target for us. Right, that's acting as a target for price. We want to see that level taken. So you could have something like this. So I'll be more interested in this setup tomorrow. This one to 3.88, right? And then I think my sell is still above. So I might want to target this level. And that gives you, R, a 1 to 5, 5.12. So the person that asked for EU setup, this is what I would have done if I was looking to buy EU. They asked about EU. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Sure. Okay, so let's see. Any other person have a pair we should look at? Okay, so one of my new students, Remeri. I don't know how to pronounce that name, honestly. I've tried, but Bemi, Bemi, can you hear me? Hello? Reme or is it Remere? No clue. Can you actually hear me? Hear me? Okay. Let me give those who are raising their hand. Perry Gray, Dalot. Is that the goal? What the fuck? All this guy is messing up. That Perry Gray, I've accepted your mic. You can speak. Perry Gray, you're requesting, but you're not speaking. Okay. Eddie Pips, you're allowed to speak.
Good evening, sir. It's very great. Sorry, I mistakenly left the group when I wanted to speak. Sorry.
Okay.
So, sir, I want you to check GBP USD.
GBP USD. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. This pair of confusion. This is likely to happen. I think your focus should be sell tomorrow. Ganacho pass the ball offside. What the fuck? Ah. So this is it. Now this is actually a valid inducement, right? This is a valid inducement for sell because price took out this low. The moment that inducement was created, we'll see that it actually took out the low first, right? Validates the inducement. We had another low, and now we're expecting price to come back into this level and then what? Sell off all the way back down. We are sure that price is likely to come here because there's what liquidity resting below that level, and that's why I marked it out like this. So if you were to have the analysis, my analysis would be just as simple as this, right? So you want to
Okay,
look for
sir.
shorts.
Would you execute with a confirmation entry, or you just go
I
in?
don't, I don't, I don't do confirmation. You can never catch me on confirmation. Now people be like, it has mitigated the POI. Let's wait for price to react. I don't do that. My entry is my entry. Stop loss to take profits. Most times, my stop loss is very close. I don't even care because I believe if price is likely to sell, it should not even go above where I want it to go. Right. So what I do want to see is tap and then start selling, not tap and then start ranging there. The moment it does this, I know that likely to kick me out. It's exactly what happened to me on gold today. I took a loss because of that. Activated, sold, came back and started consolidating around the entry. And at the end of the momentum came to the upside. I took a loss on that trade.
Okay, sir. Thank you
So
so
this
much,
is
sir.
what I see. This is what I see. This is too clean. You. This is just too clean. I think I might take this setup tomorrow. Okay, let me see the next person. You can mute yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Eddie Pips, you can unmute. Eddie Pips, you can unmute yourself. JB, you can unmute yourself. We have Emmanuel. No? Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Can you, yeah, please, I wanted you to check on GDP.
What pair?
Yep. GDP JPY, sir.
That used to be my favorite currency until that place started moving crazy.
Yes, sir.
I'm coming. I will check it.
Okay, sir.
Hmm. Mute yourself so that the noise doesn't affect us.
Okay, sir.
Interesting. I can't imagine these guys are playing Mario Ball. What the fuck is going on here?
Good evening.
Good evening. Who is speaking?
Please can you Jay? Please can you
Okay, go on.
analyze GPJPY?
That's what I'm
Thank
looking
you.
at. Somebody said it already, so I want to look at it together. Pass the ball. Funny enough, in the next 30 minutes, I have class to teach. Anyways, let's look at this. This is GJ on 4 hours. I'll be looking for buys actually. If I want to trade this pair, I'll be looking for buys. And that's what I'm looking to buy from. Let me see what. Yeah, that's perfect. I'll be looking to buy this pair. Target here first because there's liquidity. Rashford score. Go ball. Oh shit. Fucked up. So there's liquidity here. Right. So I do want to buy. That's 1 to 5. Right. So let me unmute another person. I've answered your question. That's the person of Eddie Pips and JB. Next person is Gio. Gio, you can speak. Gio, you can speak. What the Rashford now play? Gio, you can speak. If you are requesting and you are not speaking, once I meet you, I'm not meeting you again. Dan, you can speak. Hello. Okay, Pastor David. Pastor David. Pastor David. What the fuck? Pastor David. Okay. Perry Gray. I think you have a question again. Perry Gray. Hello.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you
So,
requested to speak.
yeah, I want to ask a simple question, sir.
Okay. Go on.
So, I'm asking this GBPGPY does not have inducements to your POI. So, do you regard inducement? Like, do you think inducement is very necessary for taking a trade?
No. The only gives you more confidence. It's not like it is necessary. There are other iteration of patterns that you don't need inducement.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
If you look at the trade I gave you guys on GBP AUD several weeks back, uh, wait, let me see if I can find the setup. Several weeks back, I think it was on 1 hour for sale. Okay, this trade. I don't forget my setups. This was the trade. In this trade, did you see any inducement?
No,
Did it play out? It did.
yes, it did.
There's no inducement. Now, the cases where you also don't get inducement. See this other one. When price came back here. When price came back here. Was there inducement here? Not really. The price just sold off. There are cases you will see it. There are cases you won't see it. So that's why every price itself has different story. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
And then every pair itself also have different story. In this case now, there's inducement validating this demand. They have that validating it. Something like this can happen. So let me see. This is 885. Rashford passed the ball. What the fuck? These guys have played more corner than they've even attempted to score. What the fuck? So that would be any other question. But once I meet you, I'll meet you again.
No, no other question, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Gio, stop raising your hand. I'm not going to unmute you. But when I did, you did not answer me. This lane, I've unmuted you. This lane, I've unmuted you.
Okay, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, please, I do love you to check card JPY, please.
Card JPY. Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Kobeman is just playing good ball. See goal. Hey God, what the fuck? McTominay, this guy is very rubbish. Very rubbish. Absolute nonsense. Okay, this is the pair. This is a very tricky, not really a tricky one because I don't like ranging markets. What the fuck? This pair have been ranging for the longest period. That's been ranging for too long. But sure, you can catch buys. It's already buying himself, right? Already use the demand to start buying. So, it's already buying. That's a perfect retracement mitigation. So price is buying, except you want to just look up entry. You get more confirmation when this liquidity is taken. Once that is taken, you'll have your confirmation. So it's more like saying you want to wait for that break and then a pullback continues. So that pullback, you could use your fib strategy. What I've taught you guys on YouTube. me see one now. Okay, basically, let's delete this since it's already happening. Pass the ball. Hey, shit, man. This guy's pissing me off. Rashford, what are you playing? Pass the ball. Dalot, thank you for the goal. That's easy something. Pass ball since we would have scored. Playing rubbish. Playing rubbish. So this year I'll be looking for, you guys don't mind me. I like ball so much. This year I'll be looking for buys. Now the person that asked question, please be listening. Because I'll be interested in